All right, you guys.
Did you really come back with 2 separate checks?
Yeah, that's what I was asked to do.
You're really gonna make me pay?
The boys are bartering for sex, and apparently eating good in the neighborhood now comes at a much higher cost for the single girlies. And if you find yourself out on a date with one of these guys and you refuse to give them entry into Ladyland, well, child, be prepared to pay, okay? A young lady on TikTok went viral, okay? She posted a video of herself out on a date with a grown man in a Looney Tunes shirt. It's not iron, by the way. And she's shocked and appalled when the waiter comes over and gives her her own bill.
You're really gonna make me pay?
You gonna get some ass?
No. Are you?
He basically asks her, are you gonna give me sex? And when she says no, he completely shuts down and was like, okay, well then you're having to pay for yourself. And then the guy takes it a step further.
He's really making me pay, you guys.
Hey, how you get home?
You're f***ing taking me home.
You got gas?
No.
So not only did he not pay for the date, but he also refused to give her a lift. So tacky, so rude. It really opened up a big conversation online because so many people had so many opposing views on this. If you don't have sex with the person who is initiating the date, then you shouldn't expect them to pay for the date. So many people were like, no, he's a king. You are not supposed to expect to be treated to anything. He's not obligated to pay for your date. Get over yourself. Others were like, how tacky. Like, if you ask a person on a date, whoever asks or initiates the date should be the one to pay. And hey, if you just can't afford somebody who's not having sex with you, you shouldn't be out on dates. So before we even got out the car, I would have probably had a reaction to being at Applebee's. Growing up in Jersey, you know, that's a place you go after, you know, your high school sports game or, you know, a 8th grade concert. It's not really a date place to me. If it came to the point where, you know, he was either saying have sex with me or pay for yourself, girl, honey, I'm paying for it myself. That's not a problem. I've been blessed with some coins, okay? Not a whole bunch, but enough to satisfy a $40-something meal like Alaska girl had. That being said, after I did a little digging, I saw some comments like, wait a minute, do these people know each other? Like, does Alaska girl and her date, like, do they have a history? So I went through her TikTok and lo and behold, they had been on other dates. She even gave him like a Father's Day shout out. So apparently they do have some kind of relationship, and that's still okay because it opened up a big discussion. This kind of situation happens quite often, and that sex should not equal the price of a $40 bill or any kind of bill. I am surprised that so many people were like on team him in the Looney Tunes shirt, not because he's completely inherently wrong, but just the fact that it comes down to sex. I think that that's the problem. You know, if it was like, let's go Dutch or whatever, that's one thing, but because she's not having sex with him, and I just think that that's kind of rough on anyone. You know, no one should be forced or made to feel like they're less than if they're not willing to perform sexually. I think that's actually kind of creepy. It did bring me comfort to find that a lot of people were still standing up for the woman and her right to say no. I need y'all to bang bang on that like and follow button because it's the drum for fun. Duh.